this side, of course,
Yeah.
it's masked
Okay.
by the head. So that's why it has to be critical. If
Yeah.
it's creamed on those shows, you don't have
Okay.
literally a director.
Damn.
That's right, gang. We've got a whole bunch of sporty shirts to keep you through today. That's right, balls. We've got a gang of sporty shirts to keep you through today. That's right, balls. We've got a whole gang of sporty shirts to keep you through today. The New Zealand accent was quite a lot.
Oh, this earpiece is so annoying.
This uni course in voice acting and stuff, and they teach you how to do a really convincing American accent for a particular vocal method.
Oh, what's that?
If you go on YouTube
Yeah.
and you look up, I'm pretty sure it's Amy Jackson, American accent.
Yeah.
She teaches you how to do that.
It's really easy to do, I imagine.
This is convincing.
I got like vocal lessons from an actual like person.
What's that?
What do I do with this? Do I just leave it here?
Look, they've got it all.
It's okay.
But essentially what it is,
Make sure,
instead of trying to
make sure you take the leader.
super
People always do that. It's literally like the running gag at my campus right now. It's like, oh yeah, look, Kim left his laptop in the edit suites again. Let's hack his Facebook. I think the best one was where I came out of the closet as being gay and professed my love to a bisexual member of a punk band that I was working with. That was by.
You're convincing a lot to a bisexual member.
My Facebook got hacked. My Facebook got hacked because I left my laptop open, like propped up in the edit suites. Some dude, I'm fairly sure I know who it is, but
I love how in the 90s hacking was like this really crazy thing. And nowadays it's, I'm just careless with where I left my laptop.
What time we starting?
we're aiming for 1:30.
We are on air at 1:30 on the dot.
1:30 on the dot.
Ready or not?
Pretty much. Hopefully ready.
Is everything going well, sir?
So far.
So far.
So far.
Yeah, you don't want to jinx it.
That's why I said so far.
Did you guys hear that All Aussie Adventures is getting a second season?
Oh my god.
No, I didn't hear that.
Oh, dude, I'm so happy. 2017.
July. That's right.
Three, two, one.
Take these guys outside, guys. Yep.
It's made me a lot happier and years, and can't say can't say I regret it, you know.
Once you get outside, you'll be able contextual.
I heard it before.
Yeah, I think the reception in this area is pretty shitty. So
Hi, my name is Charlie Young. I'm 19 years old. I identify as a male, but I am female to male transgender. Growing up was identified under the name of Aisha and attended an all-girls Catholic school. That was fun. I've been out as being transgender and transitioning for about 1.5 years now. Since I was quite young, about 8 years old, known that I had not identified as male because nobody particularly explains anything LGBT related to you when you're a child. So just knew at the time that I didn't feel like a girl. I felt like a guy. I wanted to be a guy. And then as I got older, I sort of, well, at such a young age, it felt so isolated. So you just think, I must be the only person that feels like this. And you don't want to tell anyone because you probably sound crazy. So kind of not forgot about it, but just let it go. And then as I got older, in grade 9, I remember I googled a guy trapped in a girl's body because that was how I thought of it as. And then came up with transgender and transsexual, which was very relieving because I finally had a name for what I was feeling, so I wasn't the only one that felt that way, and came to realize I identified as transgender. But again, didn't come out till after I'd graduated high school because I thought it was such a big deal. I thought it'd be such a bigger thing than just being gay, because gay would have been so much easier because everyone was gay. Gay was old news then. Transgender issues weren't that much of a thing at the time. I tried being a lesbian, but it didn't work out purely because I didn't identify as gay. The financial aspect is definitely a very difficult problem I have, purely based on the fact I'm casually employed and I have to pay for prescribed medication and go to psychologist appointments that until recently were a couple $100. I'm a lot happier and more confident in myself since I've come out to everyone. I'm not as lost, not as unmotivated and depressed just because I was living a lie. And I definitely believe that I've matured as a person, really become a man, so yeah.
Why don't we do Stewie? Like, I can't really do the one. Yes, do a very good Stewie Griffin. Then, Lois, where are you? Brian, let's go to Las Vegas. I've watched the teleprompter. I can't do Stewie. I can't do Stewie.
Stewie's actually one of the easiest.
Really?
Yeah, for me, I have trouble doing Cleveland.
Can you do Stewie?
Thought about having something different. Something that can make your mind tick in a way like never before. Something so creamy. Something chocolatey, mouth-watering, and legendary. The legendary taste. Soft nougat and creamy caramel covered in thick milk chocolate. It brings joy to the world and peace to one another. Work, rest.
Are you free? I've just had the most heinous week. That would be perfect right now. It's exactly what I need.
Can you get me some for tonight? Yeah, I need a bag. Oh, as soon as possible. That's perfect. I'll meet you there.
Oh, hey.
You get what I need?
Yeah, just one bag today? Or?
Yeah, one bag's fine.
Time to mellow.
So it's been 16 hours into my urban jungle expedition, and water seems to be scarce, and food seems to be a lot smarter than anticipated and harder to catch. But legend has it that
You open the script.
Yeah,
Know that? Yeah. How you feeling, Kim, with the script?
I'm good.
You got, do you know what Mia went? Mia?
No clue.
Mickey Mouse I can do. Kim, you were impressed with Mickey Mouse, weren't you?
That was good. That was really good. That was straight out of South Park.
Okay, another one I can do is Mr. Mackey.
Oh, I don't know him.
No, drugs, bud.
Why can't
Never take drugs.
I make friends and you
I
can't?
feel like you need more nose
I
for
don't
that.
fucking go around.
Yours was a bit.
Drugs are bad. Drugs are
Probably
bad.
no.
Okay.
Whatever you do,
Always. I'm just so
Con.
over him.
What is it now, Scott?
Biggest ass.
Oh, you want to do it?
Are we on? Yup. Hey, thanks, Kim. James here.
And I'm Shelley. And we're here to do the Oreo challenge. We've got Baron and Daniel, and they're going to just about start this game. James, talk us through it.
Love to, Shelley. Yes, so, Belen, Daniel, you've got 1 minute to take one of these delicious Oreos, balance it on your forehead, and without using your hands, get it into your mouth. Are you ready?
Oh, that's a challenge. Get set and go. Oh, they're off to a good
And
start
off-
there.
Oh, look, yeah, Daniel looks like he's got the forehead for this game.
Oh,
Yep,
Baron's making a bit of a mess there. I don't know about that.
that's all right. 10-second rule applies, I'd say.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, that was a close one.
Tricky, tricky. Using all those facial muscles there to keep that biscuit up.
So what do you think? Any kind of strategy here, Shelley?
I don't know. I think that they might be trying to eat as many biscuits as they can in the time. I don't know if that's actually the aim of the game here.
They are delicious, Oreos, though. They are, aren't they?
They are. They're a bit moreish, those Oreos.
Yeah.
Yeah, one's just never enough.
Oh,
This is
no.
gonna be close.
Nearly got it in.
Oh
That
my
just
gosh.
bounced off his lip. Oh, unlucky Daniel. Come on, son, you can do it.
This could actually be a tie. What would we do in that situation, James?
Well, that's a very good question, Shelley. We'd have to put that to the adjudicators.
Put that to Peter.
Oh, yeah.
The prize. It's supposed to be a date with Peter.
Fantastic.
Too long. Yeah.
Well, that was, so I don't know if we're going into the outtake 30 seconds. That first call was just the 30 seconds, I'm guessing. Oh, fantastic. Okay. So, Shelley, who's our winner?
I think that's a tie.
Tie.
What are we going to do? The prize was a date with Peter.
Could be a threesome.
Oh, now that is interesting.
It is. All right.
I wonder what Peter thinks about that one.
We'll have to ask him.
Sounds like fun.
Yes. All right. And
Tactical segment.
Okay,
I'm your operator for that.
Okay, another one I can do is Mark Wahlberg.
Mark, what? What's up, you world? WCF, what does it stand for? What?
Try Michael. Can you do Michael Caine?
Michael Caine, is he that British guy talking about candy corn and all that?
Now, the way Michael Caine does
No, I
it
can't
is
do
that
Michael
I'll read the last page. I'll read the first.
But that's basically what it was about, right?
I'm Roger Molina, and I'm the head trainer of Team Ungoy. Team Ungoy is a team of individuals that have come together to compete in obstacle courses and train together for fun and to raise money for charities such as the National Stroke Foundation. So Ungoy is Tagalog or Filipino for monkey or ape. So I started Team Ungoy in 2013 to raise money for the Stroke Foundation. It started because My father had a stroke that year. I had to channel my energy into doing something more positive, so I decided that I'd enter a whole bunch of obstacle races. And there was no sense in me doing it by myself. I wanted to do it in a team who had similar values and invite people for training, and that's how Ungoi started. I also feel like it's changed my life in that it's not just the exercise, but it's the determination to keep going even when at the start it feels hard. In our current team, we have Sung, Mark, David, Anna, Noel, Hadley.
Yep, didn't need those ribs.
So obstacle courses are basically marathons on steroids. They are not your traditional road runs like city to surf, but they're the same distance. So you run anywhere between 5 to 10 Ks, but in between each of them you've got obstacles, such as monkey crawls or monkey bars, swimming, lifting things, climbing up ropes, anything that could be considered military inspired. My biggest supporter is my wife and Fifi, and my family. Everybody who's part of Ungoi has been a great support.
Hi, this is Fifi, and I will see how she's going to help me catch up with the rest of the team. Let's go!
Fifi is the embodiment of Ungoi. She is my staff. She helped train with everyone else. She is one of the founding members of Ungoi and maybe one of the biggest motivators for some of our people. For me, you gotta train hard, and it's gotta be harder than how you train before any of those events, so that when you go to the event, it's easy. That's something my kickboxing trainer used to tell me. He used to say, if you train and you spar hard at the mats before you go into the ring, when you're in the ring is easy. The fight is easy if the training's hard.
And then he just leans over and he's like, well, I mean, I haven't watched much Game of Thrones, so I suppose
We're talking
I
about
should ask
how good Kevin Spacey is at impersonating people.
Hey guys, didn't see you there. I'm going to be talking about a guy called Lawrence Lewis. He's a famous player back in the UK, and he just wants to give back to the community. He's going to be talking about food preparation, dribbling, and teaching young kids how to play soccer.
I'll usually go with just a standard chicken and rice, so I'll just kind of prepare some chicken and any type of rice, pretty much, just something to give me a bit more long-lasting energy. So I usually just cook that up and have a little bit of that with any sauces or whatever, and then I usually just have some yogurt, some low-fat yogurt, and maybe a couple of bananas or any type of fruit really. Just kind of gives me a lot of energy and keeps me going for 3, 4, 5 hours. So when it comes to the game, I can use that energy as much as possible. For me in the game, obviously scoring a free kick is great and last minute is great, but for me taking players on and successfully skilling them and getting past them and doing tricks and being able to work and almost wowing the crowd in a way, for me that's what I fancy going out there and doing, and yeah, I try and do it every time. You get a bit of stick here and there from trying a few things and it might not work, but when it comes off, it's a great feeling. Last season, I actually started after I got approached by the club, and then we took them on to a pretty good season, which then gave me the opportunity then to be asked again to go for one more season as well, so carried on with this year. And again, they've done very, very well, and they've improved massively, and the skill level has risen pretty big, and yeah, it's great progress from the kids, and hopefully they can continue to play, and hopefully I can continue to coach as well. I always say just don't be afraid to try new things. You get a lot of kids and a lot of teenagers, they're scared to do something wrong or things and listen to coaches and parents and stuff, but I find that, especially when I was younger as well, I was always encouraged to try new things and think outside the box and really try and work hard, and that's the same thing that I kind of take through as well, and that kind of led me to where I am now, and I always try and incorporate that in any sessions that I do. And yeah, hopefully that kind of brings out the better side of the kids, and they don't feel like they have to stick to a standard kind of formation or program. They can kind of really try and work it themselves, and hopefully that will give them a bit more confidence to become a better player, and hopefully take them to where they want to go, whether that be you know, just playing for fun or, you know, professional as well.
That is not bad. That is a good impersonation.
You know, my old man once said,
Actually, it sounds convincing.
the best people.
Don't worry about it.
Offers 3 courses that run in sequence, and each course is a year, so there's a certificate for a diploma and advanced diploma. The students who do our course have a whole range of technical skills that they acquire, so we teach students design, and that involves typography and layout and appreciation of different design periods. But they also underpin that with drawing skills and with lots of computer technical skills, and we want students really by the middle of their diploma, we want students to be at the stage that they have what I would consider to be world-class illustration skills.
Do you want to start?
Yeah, well, I guess I've always been a creative person and I was working full-time, feeling just a bit unfulfilled, so I decided I'll give TAFE a shot.
Yeah, I was doing an architecture degree at UWA and decided it wasn't the right kind of design for me and wasn't the right kind of school for me either.
Because I'd already been through uni and I didn't really feel like thing. I decided, someone had mentioned to me that TAFE might have been more my learning style, so...
Yeah, they said it was more practical. Like the environment is more practical, everything you learn is kind of, you can apply it straight away in the industry.
When they're in the course, students are given live briefs, so they do effectively commercial work but within the environment of TAFE.
And we get real life like clients as well for some assignments, so we get real feedback and it's like really dependent on our design and like how we talk to them, how we message them, like building the client relationship, like we get all of that here.
Yeah, they're very relevant.